coming up on 1 to go. So if I was Hunter-Reay with the gap he has now, I wouldn't even try to fight with these guys. Just ride behind the back.
One more lap of Sonoma Raceway. Just under 2.5 miles to complete the 2018 Verizon IndyCar Series season. One that has been memorable for so many reasons. In particular, this man, Scott Dixon, who has led for the last 8 races, 8 rounds in a row. He's had 0 DNFs this season.
About 6 corners to go, and I'm sure Scott Dixon's looking in his mirror at a fiery Will Power thinking, don't you dare get anywhere near the back of my car.
Portland 2 weeks ago, major off in the 2nd corner. He was in the dirt. That was the championship winning drive of the year, I feel, that really saved this championship for him. And today he's just kind of been in the driver's seat and controlled his own destiny and done what he's needed to do to win this championship.
So Ryan Hunter-Reay is on target to win the race. Scott Dixon is on the verge of something truly special and significant. This real family man, father of 2 girls, is in his 304th race today. But something that hasn't been done in 51 years since AJ Foyt did it. Scott Dixon is about to become a 5-time champion. Credit where credit's due. Ryan Hunter-Reay wins the Grand Prix of Sonoma, but we witness something that hasn't been done in more than half a century. Scott Dixon is a 5-time IndyCar champion. And that is something that is not lost on Chip Ganassi Racing, his crew, his team, and he was pushed all the way by an Indianapolis 500 winner and a talented young American in Alexander Rossi. Great fight, couldn't quite do it in the end, and Rossi comes across the line.
We're hearing he ran out of gas, so he was saving fuel. Bourdais got by, and he's done. He's completely out.
Wow.
While the celebrations begin, there is Emma hugging Mike Hull. Wow, this is a family. This is Scott's 18th year of racing in open wheel racing in North America at this level. And he joins AJ Foyt as the only 5-time champions.
You call him the Iceman, and you will not meet a driver who is as cool on and off the track as Scott Dixon.
Jan.
And of course, tremendous celebration here at Chip Ganassi Racing. Chip, could you have imagined when you signed a young Scott Dixon that that partnership would bring 5 championships?
No, not really. You know, I mean, the kid, I remember him at Denver. We were racing in Denver, his first race with us, I think, and you know, it was just incredible. I think we told him he had to finish 2nd or something, or I'm not sure. But what an incredible ride it's been with this guy, and my hat's off to the team. I mean, it's the team that does it. Of course, it's Scott that drives the car, pushes the buttons, but I mean, you know, to bring on a new sponsor this year like PNC Bank, and certainly NTT Data, how long they've been with us, and you know, to bring them a championship is really, really one of the all-time pleasures of my life, I can tell you.
Congratulations, Chip. That was a phenomenal performance. Nice job.
Thank you very much.
I think it's just starting to soak in now, isn't it? Sink in. Emma and Barry Wanzer there from the team. Just trying to think and trying to absorb what it means to be a 5-time champ. Jan?
Everyone's backing up, letting the champion roll into place. Emma wanted to be the first to the car to congratulate the champ. Mike Hull, of course, who has called the strategy for every one of these 5 championships, comes in, gives him the handshake, and they gave him the tools today. And I can tell you that Emma, as she watched this race, was pacing back and forth. Even if you've already won 4 championships This was a tense day, but one that went perfectly according to plan for Scott Dixon. What a moment. If you could hear that, he said, "Awesome, thank you for this opportunity." All right, let's get a look at the 5-time champion. It took 51 years, but Scott Dixon brings the championship here at Sonoma. Scott, of course, he wants to congratulate the team. Scott, Prix ones are there. Tell you what, we'll swing around and get him as he congratulates the crew, gets the hug from Mike Hull, who calls some pretty awesome strategy through each of these championships. All right, Scott. What a day. Getting congratulations from Honda as well. There's a manufacturer's championship. There's 5 for you. How do you react when you knew that you're now in rarefied air with only A.J. Foyt for this number of championships? When you started your career, did you have a thought that that could ever be possible?
No, but it's all about the people, you know, and I'm the lucky one that gets to take it across the line. But you know, I can't thank Emma enough, my wife. She's just been so amazing through this whole season. It's actually the anniversary of her father's passing today, so it's obviously an emotional time for her and her family. But you know, I can't thank enough everybody, the team, my teammates, everybody involved. This doesn't come, you know, without a lot of hard work, and you know, we had a lot of grit. We had a lot of things that could have gone wrong today, but huge thank you, obviously, for PNC coming on this year. Really stepped up the team. You know, Honda's been amazing. There's just so many people in NTT Data too, you know, our partners on this team. But my family, everybody at home, back in England, and especially my wife.
You say how emotional it was here, but it was very emotional 2 weeks ago also in Portland. When you drove into a dust storm and then realized that you could drive out, did you have maybe an idea this championship could be mine?
You know, I knew that day that we were going to be lucky coming out of that dust storm and that crash, you know, being hit a few times and being able to pull away. I knew that day was going to be good, but I was just hoping we hadn't used up everything before we got to the last race. But, you know, I got to thank, you know, the other teams too that we fought hard with, Penske and Andretti, throughout the season. Rossi did a hell of a job. You know, he's been pushing so hard this year and has a huge talent and one that's going to, you know, win many championships throughout his career. I'm just stoked for everybody. For Chip, this was mega, man. It's mega. 12th, they're 12th, IndyCar.
And you mentioned Alexander Rossi. You knew that he ran into trouble on lap number 1, but then when that caution came out, you knew he was on a tear. Did that put the pressure back on you again?
Yeah, a little bit. We were just, you know, making sure we didn't get ourselves into a segment, you know, an awkward place, you know, throughout the race that they could capitalize on. And for them to almost go down, you know, a lap, you know, was kind of helping too. But, you know, nobody's ever out, you know, until we got to the last stop when we were full to the end. Even then, you know, I could see him moving on the pylon through. But, man, this is so awesome. I can't believe it. I can't believe that's actually happened. I don't know. You always doubt these situations so much that it's never going to happen. And I can't thank everybody enough for this. It's so cool.
All right, congratulations. And there's the sticker. It's official. IndyCar champion 2018. Let's get to Kevin.
Alexander Rossi comes home second in the championship.